Yo, what up, Big Daddy? It's your boy Skizzle here, and in this video, we're gonna be doing a Fortnite versus Call of Duty video. This about to get real naughty. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fat. We're gonna talk about why is Call of Duty decreasing in popularity, and why is Fortnite getting super popular, and why is it popular? Is it better than PUBG? Is it better than Call of Duty? Will Call of Duty ever beat Fortnite? Trust the process, it's about to get real naughty. We're gonna talk about top 5 things as well, and by the end of it, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm very curious to what you guys think as always, and if you do enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe. If you're new, let me know in the comments too if you do, so I can feature you in my next video. But coming in at our number 5 spot, I guess this is no surprise, 100 players Battle Royale mode. Only one person can win in that 100 player is going to be real naughty. Dopamine will release all the time, and knowing the fact that human loves to chase that constant high all the time is what making this game real fat. For example, like 100 players, one map, and you know for the fact that if you're playing solo, you can win, but there's going to be like one chance out of 100, if that makes any sense. And if you're playing as a squad, of course you're gonna play with your friends, and of course only your team is gonna win or someone else's team's gonna win, depends on how you play, and that will constantly drive you to play, come up with new strategies. And it has more things, right, like building stuff, and if you win or get closer to victory, it will seriously give you that constant high. And trust me, the reason why some people get addicted to drugs, I'm saying don't do drugs, but the reason why people get addicted to drugs is that they chase that high, or they get that high once, they taste that high, and then they constantly want to chase that, and they want to get more high, and sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But Fortnite is that. Trust me, in this video I will reveal all the secrets of Fortnite and why it's getting where it's getting. And coming in at our number 4 spot, I'm talking about why is Call of Duty not getting the same snowball effect like it used to get. Now, Call of Duty has been the same thing every single year, but of course with constant changes, some people like it, some don't. They also gave us the survival mode, they also gave us the zombies mode, but this time around we're getting more zombies, which I like, but at the same time zombies can get stale if we get that every single year. And of course, trust, this year Treyarch is gonna come out and it's gonna be fire. I'm willing to bet this year Call of Duty is gonna be real fat, it's gonna get real fire, it's gonna be amazing, because they are also going to come out with a Battle Royale mode that's imminent. For multiplayer, I can say it's 99%, for zombies more or less, but Call of Duty has been the same thing over and over, and it used to be real popular. Like, trust, it used to be real popular. It still is one of the best franchises out there that has the constant big sale number, and it is really huge. It is one of the most popular game, but Fortnite is really combating Call of Duty, and it's about to manhandle. I mean, it's manhandling Call of Duty, at least this year. And trust me, like, Fortnite is the same thing like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1 once was, and this is like the same thing. Like, if you remember, Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1 days, they were huge, right? And Fortnite is kind of like the same, but trust, it will soon become less popular. But here's the thing, Fortnite and Epic Games is really good with the constant updates. And coming in at our number 3 spot, that's my topic, the constant updates. And I guess Call of Duty is kind of like getting there, but they need to do it more. But Epic Games know what's up. They are hitting us hard with constant updates that will keep this game fresh. And yes, it is. And they are doing what the people want. They are giving us new weapons, new equipments, new skins, plus they are adding more microtransactions, but you cannot really blame them for it, and I will explain myself in just a little bit. But they are actually hitting us hard with constant updates, and Call of Duty is low-key doing that. And yes, they need to do it more. They need to give us more weapons, more equipments, and yes, they are, but they are putting it in supply drops, which you cannot blame them, kinda, because you can kinda, but at the same time, but the driving force behind constant updates is like we're getting juicy skins and real fat skins in Fortnite. And trust, kids love colorful stuff in video games. And let me be real for a second, Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare had some really fire skins. They had some really colorful and punchy skins, and they did really well for the time. And this time around we got Call of Duty World War II. They need to make the skins that are time approval, or basically in other words they need to make skins that are for the time or that represent the World War II era, if that makes any sense. And they're doing a really good job, but it's not giving people the same high like they used to get from Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 skins, right? And it's getting to the point where Call of Duty World War II skins are really dull, and that doesn't mean it's bad. They are really good, but when you compare them to Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare, they're not the same. And of course that doesn't mean they are bad. And if you look at Fortnite, that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to manhandle, and they are giving people something new to look at, something fresh, something that looks good and everything like that. And they are hooking people to buy more microtransaction, and that's gonna be my biggest point at our number 2 spot. And yes, at our number 2 spot, I guess this is no surprise, Fortnite is a free-to-play game, and if you're a younger dude, you're most likely gonna fall into it. And there's nothing wrong. When I used to be a kid, I used to actually download all the demos, all the free-to-play games that I found. Like, trust, I used to do that all the time, and I had the quality time ever. And I encourage you to download free-to-play game, but I want to actually tell you something that will make you just not fall into the trap, because this is very important. Now, Fortnite is a free-to-play game. Their strategy is to hook up player, and yes, they are doing it very well, and you cannot really blame them because they are also a company that needs to make money. And once people are hooked on the game, and yes, a lot of people are hooked on Fortnite. I personally am not. I like this game. I play it very rarely, but I don't play that much. But of course I got Twitter, so I see what's happening and shit like that. And of course I log in before I actually started making this video, so I know what's happening. And once they are hooked, a lot of people will purchase in-game stuff. Like, they got in-game currency, they got the V-Bucks, and a lot of YouTubers are kind of like giving that away, just like they would give keys and COD points, right? They are doing the same thing with this one, and a lot of people are young that play these games, and hey, people are really getting hooked on that. They also got a Save the World mode, or rather people can purchase Save the World mode, and you cannot blame Fortnite for this. They are giving you a free-to-play game, and then they are adding something additional into the game that's kind of like very optional. If you want, you can purchase it and play it and enjoy it by yourself. If you don't want it, hey, you don't want it, right? That's it. But on the other side, they are providing us with more content, which is absolutely amazing, but they are making it so you have to pay and purchase that. And I gotta be real, younger people mind is more like sponge, and it's like they absorb a lot of stuff online. And if you can absorb this information, I gotta be real, don't fall into the trap. Don't purchase microtransaction, because trust me, once you fall in the trap, it's gonna be real hard for you to get out of it, because the way the human mind works is that you purchase one thing, you get the high, dopamine releases, boom, and then you want to chase that again, and this time around you won't be able to get the same high by just purchasing a $1 thing. Like, first of all, you put in $1, you get a high, then you put $1 in, then you're like, it's not the same thing, then you put another one, and boom, instant high. And next time you will put $5, $10, and you know, the cycle continues. And people really got real problem with this stuff. And trust me, I have purchased $40 worth of COD points back in the days, and I regret that big time. And I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't buy it anymore, and I guess I'm a little bit devoted to that. I mean, I'm fully devoted to that, not a little bit, like, damn son. But I'm saying their strategy is real cool, it's really good. They're hooking people up with free-to-play game, and they're adding microtransaction. I mean, you cannot blame them, because this is a free-to-play game, and that's what makes the big money nowadays. It's not like the game sales, it's basically like hooking people up with microtransactions, and that's what's keeping this game alive. But coming in at our number 1 spot, I got 2 things for this one. Now, this is gonna be the second thing in my number 1 spot, and I gotta be real, this game looked cartoonish, and younger people absolutely love it, and older people don't really love arcade style games. And trust me, I personally hate cartoonish games. I used to love it, but after I played Fortnite, I was like, hey, let's see what this hype is all about. I played the game, I enjoyed it, and trust me, there's a breed of people that absolutely love cartoonish games more so than not. And also there's a breed of people that absolutely don't, but once they actually play it, once they fall into the trap, they are going to love it. And second of all, they got you hooked with that girl booty, and trust me, it's real fat, and they are actually manhandling every single person brain, especially if you're a boy. You know what's going on, right? You see the fat booty, you want a piece of a pie, you want to play with that more, right? So they are manhandling, and I'm saying Papa bless. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe if you happen to be new, check out some other videos on the screen, and leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you very freaking soon.